we have Netflix announced a Bioshock movie with no writer or filmmaker. John, hang on.
Okay.
Would you kindly watch this movie?
God, I fucking hate that they're using that as promotional shit. I hate it so much.
Now I'm not a movie man, if you will, but how is a movie announced and it not have a writer or a filmmaker?
I guess the production studio knows that they're working on it. They just don't have like talent attached to it yet.
Oh, hey guys, just so you know, we're gonna make a Bioshock movie. We don't know when, but it's happening.
We don't know how good the pedigree is going to be behind the creative direction of this project, but
get ready, but not
we
that
have the
ready.
name. We have the name for sure.
Plans for the movie have been in works for a year, but they don't know who the writer or the director is.
I guess you could do pre-production without those people, but it seems a little sketch.
Yeah, wow.
All right, we want a movie that's going to introduce the Big Daddy as a character that we can sell things.
Yeah,
our market research says that people love cute things, so there's going to be like a little cute girl doll or something. I don't know.
A little sister, of course.
Dude, a little sister doll? That'd be pretty cool, actually. A little giant syringe needle.
Andy, very cute trick. Using your little
my Sharingan.
Yeah, to set my animals off. Very nice. Again, this movie's never gonna come out. It seems like all the other video game movies. Well, actually, no. Uncharted came out. That's one that did.
It did.
There's gonna be like another Gears of War, another Halo movie. I'll believe it when I see it. And
Didn't
if it does
the
come
Halo
out,
series actually come out?
No, nothing's gonna come out. Actually, I don't even think a lot of the Amazon series. I'll believe them when I see them. Like this Fallout. I mean, I know they've named some actors to it, but they've done that stuff before. And I think I really do. I said this in Discord. I'll say it now just so it's recorded. I think the first one of these is going to come out. This first one of these video game TV shows. I don't know if it's Bioshock, Fallout, whatever the other one was announced. A Halo.
Well, Halo's
coming. It's going to fucking tank.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the other ones are going to get canceled.
I'd like to broaden this discussion, John, and let you know that Amazon signed a first look deal with GJ2 Entertainment, who's the co-producer of Sonic the Hedgehog, who seek to adapt Life is Strange, Disco Elysium, and It Takes Two.
What the fuck? What is this?
All right, Life is Strange plausibly could be a good show. I mean, there's no.
What I would want them to do for that is make an entirely new story, just like have a new story.
Yeah, why would you want to see? You know what I mean? Especially if they're saying adapt Life is Strange.
A more grounded, lamer
story of Life is Strange.
Of the game story. Yeah,
I don't want to see that girl get shot in the stomach and then beg me to rewind.
Just do it over and over.
I really cannot see Disco Elysium working unless it's just something totally different set in the same world. That would be the only way. Even then, so much of it's like a personal experience with all the skills and everything. Like,
yeah,
can you imagine that they'll have like sequences where he goes into his mind palace a la Sherlock and like he's arguing with like different famous actors who are playing his that's probably what they're going to do.
Well, yeah, or like, you know, or even just more so, there's just going to be a Harry that's just going to be completely different from the one you know.
Yeah.
Your one might be sober, and in this show he might be like, oh, I still love the booze. You know, it's like, who is this guy? Like, you're defeating the whole purpose.
And if you try to make him everything, then you're going to have a very inconsistent Harry who is like hard to relate to or follow as the protagonist of your show.
Yeah, I don't have. And then what? It Takes Two? Like, what is it?
It Takes Two is definitely the least likely to. I mean, that was the worst.
I feel like that can't transfer over well. Yeah, dude, that's not gonna transfer well over to a.
I didn't think It Takes Two story was like terrible. I thought it was actually pretty good, other than like a few obvious missteps. But, it's not ever something I like. It was just there to facilitate like a really good game. You know?
Really unnecessary to tell in a different medium.
Like,
yeah,
like it was.
They got back together.
Well, I guess that's another thing.
They fixed the marriage.
But yeah, are they going to retell it? If they retell it, it's like absolutely 0%. Why would you ever do it? And then like, even if it's whatever happens after, it's like, what are you just gonna? It's gonna be a fucking family, and like every now and then a magic book shrinks them down. Like,
well, the only thing I could see is it being like an animated thing. Where they just are like, whoa, we're going through the tree. Oh my goodness, we're going on an adventure. It's like crazy.
Oh, here's the episode where we argue with the squirrel people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not.
It's just
do not want.
I don't know. Like that game's whole experience was playing it. It was so good at being played. I cannot
Yeah,
like
no, 100%.
I cannot imagine it as a story thing. Ugh. Yeah, but yeah,
A 10-minute segment of them playing mini games.
All this shit's gonna suck.
Well,
But
don't say all this.
I think you were going to say that like you think after the first one of these bombs that like the whole thing is gonna stop and people are gonna start pulling out.
Well, that's my hope. I don't know. I think somebody's. I don't know if it's illegally or what. Somebody's making money somewhere. It's the same thing with these fucking live action Netflix anime adaptations. I don't know who's ever rated them well, but somehow they still keep coming out.
True.
Like somebody's making money somewhere.
I bet there's
somehow.
I bet there's people who make money no matter what. They just need to see a movie made, and they like find ideas that are easy to like convince out of touch executives that like, yeah, we could partner with here and like it would be a big movie, and then like who cares if it fails.
Yeah, I guess it's just so crazy that they keep failing but keep coming out. Like
They never work.
none of them. None of them. I don't think any of them have been rated well.
Well, Sonic the Hedgehog is maybe the only exception,
I mean,
and like Detective Pikachu, like they're like literally like the two major exceptions.
Well, no.
exception
And this,
to the
I mean,
rules, yeah.
specifically like Netflix to anime.
Oh,
Like they did Death
sorry.
Note. They did
sorry. I thought you were
the.
just talking about video game adaptations, but you're talking about
Oh
Netflix
no.
anime.
Video game,
No.
whatever. That's doable.
Yeah.
No, I mean like specifically these Netflix ones that are like Cowboy Bebop, like they're doing the One Piece, like they did Death Note. Like everyone hates these, and they keep doing them.
What if
Who's
what if
making-
what if Netflix just makes that much money off the people who like are following the buzz and are just curious enough to like subscribe for a month to watch
It's
it?
possible.
Like what
The people
What
who,
if like
I guess that's crazy.
what if Netflix has like discovered the secret is that like you literally don't need to make good content? I mean,
the people who are part of like the
Seriously.
social media fandom of a product, of a franchise, an IP, who are like
yeah.
the people who are vocal about it because they're out in the open about it, and they just proclaim their love for the thing, and they'll watch whatever, they'll look at whatever you throw at them that has the name.
Oh, I think it's going to be on that tier. I mean, I know it's Amazon. You know, they're probably willing to spend more money, but I think it'll be as trash or as cash grab as any of that Netflix stuff.
And I bet they specifically like try to cheap out on the talent as much as they can because they don't give a fuck. Like they just need to see something made in that universe.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Quick pump and dump, you know.
Yeah, that's why it was so weird to see Willem Dafoe in that fucking Death Note one.
But hang on,
But he
let
was
me-
like
let me-
perfect though for that.
Let me
yeah.
let me pull us all back for the
He-
brink. All right, Willem Dafoe
Please.
was perfect in Death Note for sure, but
He had to have had a family member who told him to do that. I bet my soul on it or something.
please, Jerry Bruckheimer is producing a movie based on Beyblade toy franchise for Paramount.
Striking while the iron is in the Arctic tundra. Where What?
Well, I'll say this. This one time, probably within the last 5 years, last 5 or 6 years, still when I was well within my 20s, I was in my grandma's basement with like 5 or 6 other people, and it was like 2 a.m, and they wouldn't fucking leave my house because they were playing Beyblades. And they, we were partying before, we were trashed. And eventually I was like, look, Alex was there, so I didn't care. Like, look, I'm going to sleep. Y'all can play Beyblade as long as you want. I'm done. So the audience is there, right? If you make the fucking Beyblade movie, people will come.
That's so funny. So I remember
It was insane.
fuck?
I could not comprehend what was happening. I had, like, in my, back in the day, I had like the little bowl.
Me too.
I have like a whole set of them. You can like mix and match and stuff. And oh yeah, dude, I had the set.
You're bringing that, right?
Oh jeez, no.
The old
forget that mention,
meetup play
please.
Beyblade tournament. Yeah, I brought
Don't
that
tempt
shit
me.
to school one time for like I was in like an after school thing. I brought it one time, and me and a few buds started Beyblading, and it was so boring. We were just like, there wasn't even a like an outspoken word about this, but we were just all kind of thinking. You could see it on everyone's face, like, what is this? It? We're just like,
Oh, we were loving it, dude. 'Cause we would like throw shit in like the arena
Oh,
and stuff.
okay.
We would like try to.
I almost feel like
we were
adults
just
could
fucking
have more
around.
fun with Beyblade than kids
Yeah.
would.
Yes, dude. It was kind of fun for a while. I mean,
All
they
right,
were
we'll
having
just- we're-
more fun than me,
we're playing
but
Beyblade.
Do you think,
We'll update later
yeah.
on.
Do you think
Beyblade,
Do you think Jerry
Beyblade, let it
Bruckheimer
rip.
is gonna part the Red Sea on screen, or is he gonna be a coward?
I think he's gonna have to. They have to show the history of the blade.
You got to show the history of the Beyblades, or else what are we here for? What is the meaning behind
Is
the
that
blades?
what the Beyblade did?
Oh, yeah.
It part of the Red
Moses
Sea?
part of the Red
That's what
Sea
Moses
with a
did
Beyblade.
with the Beyblade.
With a Beyblade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
how he
it's
parted
canon.
the Red
Pretty
Sea when he was
crazy.
getting all the people, escaping with.
I think Jerry Bruckheimer has it in him to
They
portray
were escaping
historical
the
facts.
Egyptians
Yeah, he fucking let it
from
rip.
their Yu-Gi-Oh duels.
Let it rip,
We
God.
must use the Beyblades to beat the monsters.
And it worked.
Wow.
And so it is. And so it be.